You feel it, don't you? That quiet sense that this life didn't begin at birth. That some part of you remembers something you can't fully name. A heaviness, a familiarity, a question that never quite leaves. This video is for the part of you that feels older than your body. Because what if the anxiety you feel, the strange nostalgia, the feeling that you're late to something important, isn't random. What if you didn't just enter this world? What if you passed through stages before you ever arrived? And what if those stages are still shaping your fears, your desires, and the silent choices you make every day? Stay with me, because this gets uncomfortable and deeply personal. Most people live as if life begins at birth and ends at death. It's a neat story, clean, convenient, but philosophers, mystics, and psychologists across history noticed something unsettling. Human beings don't behave like blank slates. Plato believed the soul existed before the body, that learning was actually remembering. Carl Jung noticed patterns in the psyche that couldn't be explained by personal experience alone. Even modern psychology admits something strange. We carry fears, longings, and instincts that have no clear origin. And across ancient texts, some suppressed, some forgotten, a radical idea appears again and again. The soul does not fall into life suddenly. It descends in stages. Imagine this. Before identity, before language, before memory as you know it, there is awareness, but no name for it. In many ancient traditions, this is the first stage. Pure observation. No ego, no story. Just presence. And here's the first uncomfortable truth. This is where your restlessness comes from, because something in you remembers what it felt like to watch without needing to act, to exist without pressure, without proving anything. This is why silence both comforts and terrifies you. Part of you longs to return to that stillness. Another part fears it, because the moment you slow down, the noise you use to define yourself disappears. Then comes the second stage. Differentiation. This is where the soul begins to sense contrast, light and dark, self and other, movement and stillness. Not choice yet, just awareness of separation. Philosophically, this mirrors what Nietzsche called the birth of tension, the moment life becomes will. Psychologically, this is where desire begins. And this stage leaves a mark, because once separation is felt, longing is born. This is why no achievement ever fully satisfies you. Why even love feels incomplete at times. You are not broken. You are remembering what unity felt like. The third stage is where things become heavy. Attachment. Here, the soul begins to lean toward experience, toward sensation, toward meaning. This is where fear first appears, not fear of pain, but fear of loss. Bonhoeffer once wrote that the greatest danger is not suffering, but forgetting what we are attached to. This stage plants the seed of your deepest anxieties. Why you cling, why you replay conversations, why you fear being unseen. Because attachment is where identity starts forming, and with it, the terror of losing it. Then comes the most dangerous stage. Identification. This is where the soul stops observing experience and starts believing it is the experience. Roles appear, stories, names, expectations. Psychology calls this ego formation. Philosophy calls it illusion. Mystics call it the veiled dot, and society depends on you staying here. Because once you believe you are your thoughts, your status, your wounds, you become predictable, controllable, marketable. This is where most people spend their entire lives, and it explains something painful. Why growth feels like death. Why change feels threatening. Why letting go feels like losing yourself. Because in this stage, letting go is losing something, an identity you mistook for your essence. But there is one final stage. Almost no one talks about it. Forgetting. Not. Ignorance. Forgetting by design. The soul narrows its awareness so completely that the earlier stages feel like dreams. This forgetting is not a failure. It's the price of immersion. Without it, life would feel unreal, flat, meaningless. But forgetting has consequences. You start believing your fears are permanent. Your limitations are fixed. Your current self is all you'll ever be. This is why awakening doesn't feel like learning. It feels like remembering something dangerous. Here's the twist no one warns you about. Awareness doesn't always feel peaceful when it returns. Sometimes it feels like anxiety, like dissatisfaction, like a quiet grief you can't explain. That's because the system you built to survive forgetting feels threatened. Machiavelli understood this well. Any shift in power, internal or external, is resisted by the structures that benefit from the current order, and your ego benefits from staying asleep. So what does this mean for you? It means the unease you feel isn't a flaw. It's friction between stages. It means the moments where you feel detached, observant, almost too aware. Those are not mistakes. They are cracks in forgetting. And here's the final, uncomfortable truth. You don't wake up by force. You wake up by noticing. Noticing when you react automatically. Noticing when fear speaks before thought. Noticing when silence feels unbearable. Each moment of noticing loosens the grip of identification. Not to escape life, but to enter it consciously. You didn't just arrive here. You passed through something ancient, something intentional, something that still lives beneath your thoughts. And the question isn't whether you'll remember it fully. The question is this: how much forgetting do you still need before you're ready to live awake?